going on, y'all? I'm Kennedy.
It's your boy Ace, man.
And today, we finna talk to y'all about getting beyond that bag.
You feel me? And today is our first episode of our special Friends and Family edition. And today, we got our boy Dewan here. Morehouse alum.
Let's clap it up.
You feel me? Let's talk to him, my boy. What's up? Tell him about yourself, man.
What's good? My name's Dewan. Real good friends. Kennedy, Ace as well. Morehouse alum. Went to Morehouse, graduated 2024. Student athlete. Now working as a safety and security manager at your third spot.
Yeah, he got to that bag after college, man. Matter of fact, especially coming from Morehouse, bro, like, you know, today ain't gonna be necessarily interview style, but I do want to know, like, how hard was it getting a good job after college? Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared for myself, bro. I'm like, I don't know what I'm finna do, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, it was stressful. That's something that I stressed about, like, my whole, like, senior year. It's like, what am I gonna do next? And I'm not gonna lie, like, what comes with that is, like, you gotta deal with it. That's like the biggest thing. I'm not gonna lie, like, me growing up, that's something that you always, like, kind of stress about. You coming from, like, a place that's a lot different than, like, the people that you grow up around. So just, like, being around that and then, like, trying to beat the odds and just do something different for yourself, like, you're always in your mind.
That's real.
You feel me?
That's definitely real.
100%. So you graduated Morehouse with a degree in finance. We're not gonna downplay that.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Finance.
Yeah, degree in finance.
You feel me? Talk about how hard it is being a finance major, because me, I'm somebody that I really hate math. I hate numbers.
Yeah.
In general, I love money, but I hate numbers. But talk about how hard that is going through a journey.
I'm not gonna lie, that's like the biggest thing. Like, a lot of people say that, like, they love money but they hate math. Honestly, like, you just gotta find your own, like, way to, like, love the way, like, money works.
Yeah.
Me, I enjoy to see how, like, numbers move, see different trends and whatnot. And it teaches you a lot. So, like, one thing I like to say about, like, money and, like, just numbers overall, like, money and numbers is taught to you in a certain way. You just gotta have your own niche to it. You gotta love it, and, like, just doing that, like, it taught you in a certain way, and you're able to, like, kind of report back. And I don't know, I just find it very interesting to do.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I still count on my fingers sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie.
It gotta happen. It gotta happen.
I'm not gonna lie. Being a finance major, I still do too.
Okay, good.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
Alright, I feel a little bit better about myself, man. But outside of all that, bro, what you do for fun, man? Like, tell them about Dewan. What does Dewan do?
So, I do work a lot, but, like, outside of that, I do a lot of, like, working out. I love to hoop.
You like that?
I ain't gonna lie, I hooped in high school. I played football in college, but in high school I played football and basketball. Basketball is, like, top one.
Don't lie. We'll pull up max pressure.
So here's the thing, like in high school, like, I don't know, I would say everybody, like, who plays, like, football, basketball, typically you see them, like, want to play basketball more. Yeah. And that was me. I was definitely that type of person, but, like, I got recruited more in football. Yeah. And, like, in high school they always told me, like, nah, like, you're not doing this and playing football. I mean, not playing basketball, but of course, like, they were right. Like, you finna go to school to play football. So, but, like, when I got to Morehouse, I kind of, like, talked to the coaches. I actually got recruited. Well, not, like, really recruited, but, like, I talked to the coaches in basketball before they actually offered me in football. So, like, once I got there, like, they was trying to get me to play basketball a little bit more. So, being a dual sport athlete, but, like, I'm not gonna lie, like,
that's a lot. Plus
being and then being at Morehouse, like, they don't really focus on, like, the sports aspect of things. So, like, trying to get it out the mud, doing football and basketball, and then going to school, and then you gotta work on top of that. Like, it's a lot. That's
what we do, bro. I crash out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be stressed. But I mean, like, everybody I know that, okay, might be a hot take, man. I feel like it's 1,000, not easier, but it's slick, like, maybe more opportunity or a little bit easier getting an offer of football and basketball. Like, how often do you really see, like, a good basketball offer go to somebody that deserves it? I feel like when it comes to basketball, it's like low key a clout contest. Like
it's that, but I feel like either way it go is based off like who you know. But sure. It's easier in football. Like football, like they want you all over the place. Like, no matter where you going, like D2, D3, D1, and I'm not gonna lie, like no matter where you go, you're gonna see the same caliber of people. Like really? No matter what division you go, like
it's gonna be nice people everywhere. Cause you gotta think about it. So basketball is an international sport. Yeah, it's played all across the world. Football is a sport only played in America for real. Yeah, and then when it's only played in America, that means you got a smaller pool of people to compete against. Yeah, but think about it. An NBA draft, they drafted 60 players. The NFL draft every year.
They like 400 of them, bro.
They drafting 300 people to the league. So first of all, you could already compete against less people, and there's more spots in the NFL than there is the NBA.
That's true. It's like 1,000 more.
Statistically, the NFL kind of has to be easier to get into.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. But what you think about Bronny getting in the league? I feel like it was premature, bro.
I do feel like it was premature, but like me growing up as a LeBron fan, like
don't start this.
I wanted to see that. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to see it. I just wanted to see that happen.
LeBron fans are delusional, bro.
You feel me? I'll be the first one to say I don't necessarily care for Bronny as an athlete, but what I will say is two things. One, I would never hate on a father being a father. No cap.
Yeah, he did his thing though. He did his thing.
If I'm in the league, what? Feel me? All of my kids is in the NBA. You feel me? Exactly. I don't care if he averaged 2 points. Max contract him.
Exactly.
First, I would have even went more OD. I'd have been like, you don't draft my son in the first round, I'm out of here. Like, fuck the second round.
Ultimatum's crazy.
I'm the greatest player to touch the court. You feel me? I can do that. LeBron is the greatest player to touch the court. We're not going to debate that on this podcast.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're not even going to debate that. But, you feel me?
Wow.
He got pulled, so you feel me? I never got on that.
Nah, I'm not going to lie. Like, I respect LeBron, like, as a father more than anything for doing that for his child. I don't even look at it like just trying to, like, put this kind of, like, picture of Bronny, like, I just think that's a cool thing, like to see like a father able to do that for his son.
Same court, same
team, all that. Like that's kind of crazy to me.
That's like crazy. Unreal.
You never seen nothing like that.
And you know what's gonna happen too. Well, first of all, back to Bronny real quick. Bronny is actually an NBA player. That's what people don't get. Like, you feel me? It's not like he did get a little bit of a shooting. You feel me? Over some people, he got a little bit more exposure, but that just comes with the game. But when you see him play, he's actually an NBA caliber player. You feel me?
He's doing really good right now.
He just gets criticized like that because he's expected to be something else. Yeah. But you feel me? He can't be his dad. You feel me?
Yeah. And I would say like ever since like whether you say like he should be in the league or he shouldn't, I think ever since he got in the league, you've seen him progress like on a level you haven't seen a lot of people progress. Like,
he ain't let nobody get to him.
Like you've seen him got better. Like I don't know, it's crazy.
Like for instance. If you take Bronny, you take his exact game right now, and you don't make him LeBron James' son. Yeah. I'm not gonna say he's in the league.
Right.
But he's in the G League, fighting to get into the league. He's the bottom man on the roster somewhere. Like he's still in that conversation of the NBA. It's not like he's flipping burgers at McDonald's if you're not LeBron's son, because he has the talent.
Right.
You feel me? He just gets criticized.
I feel like low key like. A lot of people don't even realize it. Like, yeah, he a 5 hooper, but like, have you seen him on the sticks though? Like, he really has a whole career outside the NBA, which is another thing you gotta give to him, bro. Because I feel like that's a lot. That's like a lot of pressure being LeBron James' son, but you like low key have a whole nother career path to go about too, and that's getting to the bag in my opinion. Like that gaming pay a lot of money, bro, and you in the league.
I'm not gonna lie. I wonder like what type of mindset it take for you to like be in that position and actually like keep your cool, keep your focus through all that.
I used to tell people all the time, like he might be the last person I want to be on earth.
Yeah.
Like fuck the cars, fuck the money, fuck all of that, bro. Like his life has to be hell, bro.
Yeah.
You get on the internet every time you're on the internet, niggas talking crazy, niggas comparing you to your pops.
Yeah.
You get perks, obviously you rich. But damn, that richness come with something.
That dude.
And it's crazy because you see everybody like in the society want to be that type of person, but it's like you don't understand.
You really don't want that.
You don't want that.
That's OD stress. Like
you don't want that.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody got something to say.
And he finna do the same, Bryce.
Bryce is tough. I ain't gonna lie. Bryce is tough. He's tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But everybody say like, oh, Bryce better than Bronny. In my opinion, Bronny's gonna be the better player than Bryce. Yeah. Like even when they get older, throughout the because Bronny has like a niche. Yeah. Like Bryce plays like a superstar, but he's not a superstar. You feel me? Bronny has that Drew Holiday mindset.
But I don't think
he got his niche.
I also don't think like Bryce had to go through as much as Bronny had.
Nah, Bronny took the way for him.
It's the blueprint for sure. It's the blueprint.
Bronny took the way for him. As a big brother, like. He's W man.
I know, low key.
But I think Bron is gonna stay in the league till Bryce get there too.
I agree.
And I think
that's what I want to see.
He kind of has to.
That's what I want to see.
I think he's gonna play because everybody was like, "Oh, Bron gonna retire when Bronny get there." Nah. But Bryce is going to college this year.
Yeah. Mission not done. That's 2 years.
Yeah,
he going to Arizona this year. So he go to Arizona this year and he get drafted. Yeah. Next year.
So let me ask you this: Do you think LeBron would have to do what he did for Bronny, the same thing for Bryce?
Well, what I will say about Bryce is Bryce has a little bit more tools physically. I agree. So due to that, some teams are willing to be more. Bronny's 6'2", Bryce is 6'6". Yeah. You feel me? So there's a little bit of and depending on what he goes to, he also is going to a better basketball program. I agree. He's going to Arizona, so Arizona is. They're going to be able to utilize his length thing. You know, they might be able to build him into something different. Yeah. Bronny didn't really have a college season. He went through cardiac arrest his first college season.
Which is a crazy comeback, bro.
So that's a crazy thing.
People don't touch the ball again after that most of the time.
I'd be scared.
At practice, too?
That's
scary.
I'd be so scared, bro.
So Bryce, he might not have to do the exact same thing, but I do think there's still going to be a level of pull. Like, my son is coming back.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that. Do you think he'll get drafted to the same team, though?
All three of them on the same team.
Dude, crazy, come on. You gotta think about how much pool bro got. I'm sure it can happen.
So here's the thing. I don't think it will. Here's why I don't think it will. I think LeBron is really not doing this for like the image. I think he's doing it for his kids. Yeah. And in order for them to thrive, they gotta be on separate teams.
I'll be honest. I don't even think LeBron like really tried to get him on the same team.
I don't think so either.
I think like that's
just what happened. You feel
that's me? What we wanted. So like they kind of just made that happen.
Yeah. I think the Lakers did it as a gift to him, but I don't think he asked for it. Yeah. I think it was obviously like we're gonna get you son. You feel me? But I don't think it was. I don't think he was like went in there like draft my son at 55.
But also I don't even think like. I don't think they would thrive the way they should thrive.
Together.
Well, all three of them?
Yeah. That's what I think they would face so much like pushback.
Yeah,
just all of them being on the same team. I think it'd be cool if like take LeBron out the picture, Bryce and Bron, you know what I'm saying? That would be dope.
I like that.
Alright, so on the topic of like kids and sports, when you have kids, is it mandatory that your kids play sports? What sports is your kids playing? Is it no football? Is it like we running basketball? Or are you gonna kind of just let them decide as they get older? Because my kid is gonna have a basketball in their hand before they're able to talk. Like you feel me? Like and then I feel like if you get old enough and you decide like pops, I don't want to do it. Cool. But you gonna do it.
At least try.
I'm gonna start you out with it.
I'm the same way. Like you gonna start off with football, basketball, and I'm putting you in all the training. But like you grew up and you don't want to do that. You want to go play lacrosse, baseball, like tennis.
My son not playing lacrosse.
Like go do that.
Yeah, lacrosse? That's like a dead end of life. That's actually so.
I almost played lacrosse one year.
But for what though? There's no bread in lacrosse.
The thing about lacrosse is it's not like there's not like a big future in lacrosse, but I always thought lacrosse is lame. But when you see people really play lacrosse, they some athletes, bro.
Yo, playing lacrosse is hard. That's not an easy sport.
They're definitely athletes. Like that's a hard sport.
I think the only reason why I really would like actually thought about playing it because it's like a physical sport. Like, I've been playing football like most of my life. Like I don't know.
Hear me out, like. Yeah, we'll want the kid to hoop. For one, I'm short, so it's low-key already out of the question for me. But, you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I give him a chance, but I also, like, low-key put a little bro in, like, golf or swimming. Think about it. No injury. That's where the money at. You know what I'm saying? The man, Tiger Woods is rich as hell. He's old. No injuries. Well, I think he tore his shoulder, like, one time in all the years he's been playing. Think about it. Them people be playing football, CT, can't read or write. Think about Floyd Mayweather, bro. He can barely talk. Yeah. But he's rich. But bro's illiterate. Like, come on.
But I don't want to have to go through all that. Like, especially like the more physical sports. Like, and I think that's the reason why like I kind of chose to like
not
give it up.
take
like,
it
nah,
it ain't worth it.
I don't want to deal with that later on down.
It ain't worth it.
Like, cause the damage from playing football is a real thing. I played football for a week.
I'm not gonna lie.
A week.
I still got injuries to this day.
Like I was one of the I was like, you know how they make the funny posts on TikTok or Facebook, like basketball players play football for a week and give it up. But I didn't give it up because niggas hit me. You feel me?
That was my next question.
I didn't give it up because I got hit. I gave it up for two reasons. One, I started playing football late. So I was playing basketball my whole life. So I started playing football when I was like 12. So that's kind of late to start football. And I joined a football team where all the kids been playing together since they was kids. Mm-hmm. So the coach know everybody. And at this point, I was always a smart kid. My mom paying all this money for me to go, like to sign up and paying for the pads. Kids telling me like, oh, they stuff free. Yeah. Feel me?
What?
But they've been playing, so they a part of the team. And I realized I'm like, oh, all these spots is took like you feel me? I'm just here to fund the team at this point because he been training his team since they've been 6 years old.
At that point,
he got all his wide receivers.
You paying is just extra money for them.
You feel me? That's money to
that's snaps.
I'm paying for their gear. You feel me? That's like my mom was paying for their gear, and my mom was like, oh, don't give up. Like at that point, the only people like I'm in practice doing reps. I'm like, it was looking back on it. I wish I would have done it just for the conditioning. But
that's a lot of money for conditioning, bro. Go hit the track, bro.
Nah. Like football, teamwork and conditioning. Like if I would have stuck it out and just dealt with it for like maybe a year or so, I would have been able to work my way into it. Yeah. But just off the rip, they kind of keep the new people on the outside unless you 6'2" and big. Then they're like, get on the line.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
But the reason why I really stopped though is I was walking home with my cleats one day. Mind you, everybody know you're supposed to take your cleats off.
I was gonna say, bro.
I was a young kid, but I'm from New York. I'm like, bro, I ain't feel like I had a bad day at practice. I feel like niggas hating on me. So I'm walking home with my cleats. I don't feel like changing my into my shoes.
But you had the cleats on?
On concrete trimming, right? On concrete. You feel me? I got good balance. I'm like, I ain't falling. I live 2 blocks away. I walk up to the steps of my apartment, slip.
Ooh.
Slip in my cleats. Fell on the steps, chipped my tooth.
That would have definitely did it for me.
I was like, yes, over it. I said, yes, over it. I said, it's over it.
That was a sign, bro.
Yeah, I was like, it's over it.
Yeah.
And like, it didn't even hurt. Like, tooth came straight out. My neighbors came out because all they heard was a loud bang.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
But it wasn't embarrassing. They my people, you feel me?
Okay.
But I'm looking at it, I'm like, shit over it. Nah, it's over it.
I'm done.
I'm like, football ain't for me.
You know what be getting me, bro? Like, while we on the topic of sports, like that correlation of like the moment a dude either in the league or college get a good contract or like really about to make it, they do some stupid shit. Why are you going 200 in Hellcat? Why are you drunk driving, bro? Why, Mikey? Bro, but did he shoot up a house or something? Like, what happened, bro? Like, it just get to a point, bro.
He did, but it's like
no, I think some people that drove by and he was like shooting at him or something. It was some crazy thing he did.
I don't know. They probably be in the mindset of like, I already made it. Like, I'm going to the traffic. Like, I'm good, but it's like.
I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to stuff like that, like even when it comes to celebrity issues and dramas and all that type of stuff, I take everything that I see on the internet low-key with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Here's why I say that though. Because it's easy for us to sit here and say, bro, you on the edge of being an NBA superstar. Why would you fuck it up? But we don't have all the temptation they got.
Yeah.
You feel me? They got supermodels hitting their line.
Oh, like, that is fast.
You feel me? They the most turned up people in the world. That's something like, you feel me? They got so much they got literally so much emotion. You know how easy it is to mess up when you got that much money. You feel like you're invincible. Like it's gonna be hard to keep your head on straight in the midst of and then you got people on the internet hating on you. You got people on the internet cheering you on. You walk up to the mall, people taking pictures with you all the time. Like you living in a whole different world than I'm living in. Like I can't even imagine living in a world like that.
And then to add the money on top of that.
Like, it's over.
You untouchable. You feel me?
Money will buy anything.
I just hate to see that happen, bro. Because it's always right when they get in, dog. Yeah. Like every single.
But you know what I always say, and this is why I respect who you are, Dewan, so much, because I know that this is something that you're gonna be great at when you get a little bit older, and I know you're already kind of getting into it now. But I always tell myself, like I know people who are in the NBA, right? who are in Brooklyn, New York, who are in the NBA, who I played in basketball tournaments with. Champagne Twins, shout out to Champagne Twins. Played in basketball tournaments with. I seen them play, and I've seen some of my friends beat them in basketball. I've seen some of my friends hang with them on the court when we 14, 15 years old. But due to not having a person to guide them or a mentor, they get lost into other things. They get lost into whether it's drugs, street life, women, money too soon. They get lost into so many other things that their talent just wastes out. Yeah. And so a lot of people like those Mikeys, all of those type of people, like I know a lot of those people who I feel like, me, I knew I was never making it to the NBA. I'm 5'7". I was never that good, you feel me?
I think you would make it, bro.
No, I knew I wasn't going to make it, bro. Like, I thought I was good at elementary school. 6th grade, a nigga dropped me basketball. I was like, yeah, you feel me? I'm in middle school seeing the 8th graders windmilling. You feel me? So I'm like,
and that's kind of crazy.
And I'm like, this is just in my school. Imagine what's happening around the world. You feel me? So I knew I wasn't making it to the NBA. But there's people who I know, I'm like, you could have made it to the NBA if you had somebody to keep your head straight. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people missing that mentor. And I feel like that's just the biggest thing with young athletes and young black people in general. We have no guidance.
Yeah. True. And not to say a lot of black people, but when you get successful, it's kind of hard to find a person of color willing to mentor you without getting something in return. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people are
methods and
you know what it's called? It's called being a handler. You feel me? They take you. You feel me? They come to this tournament. I'm finna back you. I'm finna pay for your dues for this tournament. And a lot of people do it for bad intentions. They try to ride people's coattails till they get to the top. They make bad financial decisions. They make them prioritize the money in the moment because they're just looking for a return from it. Yeah. They take these talented kids and they make them do dumb stuff right now just so they can get their little cut out of what they're doing instead of letting these kids like actually, build up into what they're gonna be in the future. So it's a lot of that out here. It's a lot of grown men preying on young successful black people.
It's facts.
And they guise themselves as mentors, but they're not that.
I feel like a mentor should want to see like good for you without nothing in return.
A mentor should never want anything from you.
Yeah.
If they're doing it from the kindness of their heart, it should never ever be something that they ask out for.
Well, that's something that I like. My last 2 years at Morehouse, that's something I wanted to like really get into. It's like kind of like motivating like the youth and like just you just gotta want to like actually do it, but also like in a way you gotta see yourself in them. And kind of like, you just want them to grow and you want them to win so bad. Like, I don't know, you just gotta have a love for it without, like you said, like no return. But you don't meet too many people that really want to do that. Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I think that's the thing, like one of the biggest things that Morehouse taught me. Like, it's such like a brotherhood, and it's like, you can go to like people that you don't know, but just off the name Morehouse, like, they automatically want to help you, and they don't need nothing from it. And I don't know. I think that's like one of the coolest things ever.
It's community for sure.
Yeah, it's real.
Like definitely going to a school like Morehouse, you gain like all that money that you pay, the degree. The most important thing you gain is a network. Yeah. And if you don't utilize that network going to someplace like that, then you're not doing school properly. You feel me?
Yeah, you ain't doing it right.
Especially at a place like Morehouse, where it being an HBCU and it being like primarily focused on young black men. It's a big piece of community in Atlanta and around the world, actually.
I agree. I think it's important too. Like, it's a good thing you put yourself in place to be successful. You know what I'm saying? But like, what made you pick Morehouse? And you cannot use the word Morehouse man.
Okay.
So what made you pick it? Because everyone says I want to be a Morehouse man, but what made you pick Morehouse?
So I'll be honest, like I said, I played football, basketball, high school. Only got really recruited in football. And I ain't gonna lie, like I had a couple Division I offers. Morehouse offered me, and I didn't really know too much about the history way before I went to Morehouse. Mm-hmm. I didn't really know about Morehouse until I got there. Mm. Yeah, I didn't know about Morehouse until I got there. But I was kind of like on the fence of like, do I want to stay home or do I actually like want to go travel and like experience something else? But I took a visit. It was a school called Arkansas Pine Bluff, and like that really hit me. Like I wanted to play football in the league, and once I got there, I'm like, damn. Like a lot of people really say that, but like nobody really think about like what injuries may come with this. Like I don't know. Like
what is it?
And that's something I thought of. So I'm like, all right, cool. How about like I go somewhere where like I can play football, something that I love to do, but also like I could focus on the backup plan as well. And then when I got to Morehouse, like, and I realized that sports and athletics, that wasn't like something that they really focused on. So I'm like, cool. It kind of aligns with like where I really need to focus on, and like the way like we got treated, like it's damn near like they ain't care about us. Like
what?
Bro, we was driving our own cars to like different fields to practice. Like my first year, of course, like I came in a couple years, so like first year we all sat out. But like when we actually got there, like first year they started redoing our field. So like we driving to different like high schools around the city to practice. We played our games at like high school stadiums, like, and we driving our own cars, our own gas money, like not getting reimbursed for all this. So like just that alone, we didn't have no strength and conditioning programs. So it's like you either got to get this out the mud and like have your own kind of mindset with this, or like you're just gonna sit here and just fail. And it was like once I like really realized that, it's like okay, cool. Like I really can go focus on like finance and something that I actually enjoy doing outside of football. I think a lot of like young people, they get stuck in that the sports mindset that like they just want to make it to the league, but like it's definitely like other things you can do outside of sports that you definitely would enjoy as well.
It's a lot of money in it too, without the injury, without having to deal with the clout, the temptation, like the stress. Like it's money to be made in every industry, for real.
I would low-key say that y'all being treated like that is a good thing, because as young black people in general, like across the country, like you said, we naturally glorify sports. Like we just sat up here and glorified sports for the last 15 minutes.
That's right.
You feel me? Like we're in love with sports. You feel me? And a lot of times we let that be the main thing. And like having a place like Morehouse that focuses on the education and focuses on, like, they care more if you in a suit than you in a basketball jersey.
Yeah.
And that matters. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that matters. So with stuff like that like really just emphasizes what they want to put out into the world. You feel me? Because everybody can't go to the league. Everybody can't be $100 million player. It's $100 million people trying to get $100 million. You feel me?
I'm not gonna lie. Like as an athlete, like I feel like it's okay. Like even if like you come to the realization that like, everybody's not going.
Yeah. But
like you still can have that dream of like I'm still gonna work my ass off to get there.
Yeah.
But like as long as you know like it's a slight chance that I can get here, and like I still need to have something set up for myself, then you're golden.
And while we're on the topic of athletics, a lot of people don't know this about me, but when I got to high school, I stopped playing basketball in middle school because I told you I was happy. You feel me? I was getting into trouble and I was ass. compared to like I was too smart for my own good, so I realized very early on that in order for me to make it to the league, it was gonna take a miracle. Like I was gonna have to be Isaiah Thomas, and I was starting too late. You feel me? Yeah. That's how I thought about it. You know, obviously I could have done the work, but I just never thought I was gonna make it. So what I transitioned into was my first 2 years of high school. I was actually coaching sports. So
really?
I was coaching. Yeah, a lot of people don't know this, but I was coaching the girls basketball team. I was going to the game with the clipboard, subbing in, subbing out.
That sounds fun though.
I'm saying, did you know what you was doing, or you just like?
Nah, I'm actually a great coach. Like I'm actually an amazing coach. You feel me? Like when it comes to basketball, I used to study the game. Like I'm a basketball whiz, but just physically myself, I just know that I'm not that good.
I feel like it do like that all the time.
You feel me?
I feel like a lot of basketball coaches, they probably didn't play basketball.
Yeah.
They like study the game a lot.
Like and I played for fun, but I was just like on another level. My IQ of the game, my knowledge of the game was just on another level.
Yeah.
So I used to coach basketball, and what I used to tell my friends who was the players on the boys team, because I used to help them practice. I never coached the boys games, but I just helped them practice. I used to tell them, I used to be like, if you think you're going to the league with this, I'm like, you got to understand that it's possible for anybody to make it to the NBA or NFL. It's possible. There's no impossibility. But coming from poverty, coming from no structure, you don't have NBA trainers. You feel me? So if somebody with an NBA trainer, if LeBron's son is putting in 5 a.m. workouts 7 days a week, you need to be putting in 2 a.m. workouts 7 days a week. You feel me? And if you gotta be real with yourself, you gotta sit yourself down am I willing to do the work that this takes to get there? Because if not, you're wasting your time. That's how I feel. If you're doing it for the love of the game and you just want to play basketball, that's amazing. But if you really think that you're going to get somewhere, you got to really sit yourself down and just say, the amount of work that I'm going to have to do, like, I'm going to be 110% committed to this. And a lot of people think that they're going to practice 2 times a week, go to basketball practice with the team, travel to their games, play 2 games a week, play outside on the court or at recess, and they good. But mind you, it's somebody crying tears, running up hills at 1 a.m., 150 shots every morning at 6 a.m.
I think that's the realization I came to. Like,
it's somebody
I'm not finna do that.
Like, bro, and
you gotta be real with yourself.
I was good. Like I feel like I was pretty good at it. But
yeah.
I'm like, nah, I ain't willing to put all that. Like, I can't do it.
I mean, like,
I'm not willing to put all that in.
Going crazy. Like, I'm talking 2-3 workouts a day. They meal prepping. If you got the money, you got somebody cooking for you. You got something. And also when it comes into money, because that's not the biggest thing, but it's people with world-class trainers. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not willing to really, really work hard, you never gonna beat that. I'm just being honest.
Like, because it's people with no money, and they make it to the league, and they got it out the mud every single day. Live, sleep, eat basketball. Yeah. And then there's people with money and resources, and guess what they do? Live, sleep. You can't beat somebody who lives, sleep, and eat basketball with the right resources too. Right. You have no resources. You gotta outwork them because they already have resources. I told my mom when I was 12, I'm like 13, I'm like, I want to go to IMG.
IMG 5,
IMG is a school in Florida. You know, I was a kid, I was dreaming. IMG costs $20,000 a year to go to. Right. A semester, that's more expensive than college, you feel me? So I want to go to IMG because IMG, the basketball players at IMG, they go to 2 classes a day. Right. Their school is get up and go to the gym, weight training, get up, shoot around, get up, practice, next day game, travel across the country to do games, and they got strength and conditioning, world-class trainers, recovery, saunas, chefs, they got all of that, you feel me? So if you're not willing to outwork them, that's why I also say, whether you believe it or not, or whether you like notice it or not, I study basketball now even to this day. Everybody you see coming in the league, a lot of them have connections to people who are already in the league.
Facts.
I agree.
Feel me? You see somebody like Draymond Green, when he was younger, he was in the Pistons locker room. He was around the Pistons players. You feel me? He's from Michigan. You see, it's a lot of players have those connections. You have the Bronnies of the world. You see a lot of people, and you won't even know, or his dad or his uncle played in the league, or his mama knew somebody that played in the league. And a lot of those people have those connections already, and they have access to the NBA resources. So if you really want to be anything when it comes to sports, you need to be relentless. And if you're not willing to be relentless, you need to give it up. That's just
100% though. Like, you just wasting time, money, and resources at that point, bro.
That's my advice, and that's the realest I could ever be about anything in life. Mm-hmm. Feel me? You gotta really understand, like, is this something that you want to do?
Right.
Like, talk to people and give game and help the youth. That's something that I want to do. So I know I can be relentless in that. But I knew I never cared about basketball that much to get to the league. So it's really a mindset thing. Anything you want to do, you gotta be relentless with it. You gotta understand. You gotta really sit yourself down and say, am I willing to do that work?
And don't lie to yourself either, because y'all like, not y'all, but a lot of people like the idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sound good until you talking about you want to get to the league. You skipped breakfast this morning. Like, it's the little things that you're not even doing and you think you're going to get it to the league.
It's the little things, but it's also the things that, like, nobody else see too. Mm-hmm. And that's big.
Hours. It's hours nobody else sees. Like, there was this, shout out my boy Zay. The star player on my high school basketball team. He transferred from one of the best high schools in New York City. He came to my school. My school wasn't that good at basketball, but he wanted more of an opportunity. When I tell you, he was the best player on the team, but he used to go to practice, like school practice. He used to go to a game after practice. He'd tell me, pull up to the game, and we'll go from the game, and we'll go to a city park in NYC, and we'll play. I'll have him shoot around doing drills 2 o'clock in the morning, pitch black in the dark, in an NYC city park, and we 15, 16 years old. You feel me? And somebody like that, he's working hard. You feel me? And guess what? It's other people doing it too. So if you're not even willing to do that, you're not willing to do nothing. You feel me?
That's fact.
You gotta wake up, get it. Go to sleep, get it.
Hey,
wake up, like you gotta dream about it every day. Like you gotta be obsessed with it. Like it's a real thing. Definitely a real thing to be obsessed with what you want to do. You feel me? It's like what Kobe said. You feel me? If you got a plan B, you might as well scratch your plan A.
Yeah. Facts.
You feel me? Like I don't got no basketball. Like he said in the interview, I don't got no basketball plan. I ain't got no backup plan. Basketball is my backup plan.
That's super real.
If you got a backup plan,
it makes you work so much harder.
So it do. Yeah, it really do. So much harder. But you really gotta prioritize that. Like that really gotta be like your life. Like all that. Like I know everybody made fun of Travis Hunter for saying he was sitting in the car when his shorty was in parties. But that's low key the reality of it sometimes. Like you gotta think about it. Like you can't want to get to the league, but you be up at night caking on the phone, bro. Real athletes gonna get that rest and say forget everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta prioritize every part of that moment. Like you can't make none without every part of the recipe. You know what I'm saying?
You also gotta give up a lot of stuff. Like you gotta give up a lot of your time and just like give that time towards like, what you really want to do. And like, it's a sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice so much, and like you sacrifice a lot of stuff that you actually want to do. Like, especially as when you're younger, you want to enjoy like going out, having fun, like have a drink here and there. But like, you gotta sacrifice all that fun just to like so you can really do what you need to do. Yes. I don't know, like that's crazy.
And that be that monopoly or domino effect, like I was saying earlier. Like you said, it do be a lot of temptation and stuff, but that's also how people get messed up. Cause man, they're like, man, I'm just gonna have a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna still get to the league. Then one drink turn to 2, 3. Now you in your car, you probably don't even realize what you just did, but now you in cuffs next morning, all because you know what I'm saying, you fell off track. So it's like you either gonna be on track or you not when it comes to certain things. And I feel like that comes to the business world too, especially with Morehouse. Like I think it's really like important, and I'm proud of them to make sure that they put y'all in suits before prioritizing the field. You know what I'm saying? Like. It's a lot of us on the field. It's not a lot of us in these important rooms where our voice ain't being heard. Yeah. So I think it's important that they did that for y'all, for real. But you gotta stay on track, like you said. You know what I'm saying? You still handle your football business, but you know at the end of the day, the way you was getting to your bag is not that, and that's cool.
Yeah. I don't know, like anybody that like goes to Morehouse or like just know about like the history of Morehouse, I always recommend, even if you never went to Morehouse, but you know about it, I always recommend everybody go to the gala that they have every year. It's like over like 500-600 like just straight Morehouse men. Yeah. And like it's like so many connections, but like when I went to that, like that really opened my eyes, and I'm like, damn, there's so much I can do out here. It's so many like people that I can just like meet, and you just walking up to them and just like introducing yourself. Yeah. Simple as that.
And there's not enough networking events out there like that where you walk into the room and everybody look like you. You know what I'm saying? You're not worried about like.
That's what make you feel more comfortable.
You know that you can be yourself. You can actually relate to them. Like, there's not as many differences between how y'all are both gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, walking into a room and you talking to white people that live in Calabasas and they got boats, and it's like, dang, like that's cool. I want to be there, but like I'm not you. It's not gonna be like that. So I need to be in rooms with people that I know I can grow with and actually connect with. You know what I'm saying? So. I love that. If I was a dude, I'd be there. Yeah, it sounds cool. Real, it sounds cool, bro.
And when you talk about like, connecting with people that like-minded people, young black men and women in general, I want to give a shout out to our generation overall, because I feel like as a generation we're kind of like changing trajectories. I was having a conversation at my job. I was behind the bar talking to some bar guys, and they was telling me, they was like, you feel me, I feel like your generation has it easier because you have access to more information. And I'm like, we also got access to more misinformation. But the biggest thing, one of my most important things is always to like, I want to change stereotypes. So like, it's something that you do, it's something that I do, and it's something that our generation does well and we're getting better at. You feel me? You can go to work in a suit tomorrow. You feel me? You're gonna be at work on Saturdays, suit, Morehouse tie, clean, and you look like you $100,000 man, but you can still come.
Yeah.
You can still, that's important.
You can still come in streetwear, and it doesn't mean you're a thug.
Yeah, and I
think, you feel me? And it don't change nothing about it. You feel me?
I think that's so important, but it's also like I feel like for someone to actually like be in that position, like you actually gotta like. Not really just think about like how everybody else like view you. Yeah. Like when I come dressed like this, like, I don't necessarily care, because like I know like outside of like what I wear, I know the type of person that I am as well.
And the thing is, this is culture.
Yeah,
and that's culture. This is creativity.
Yeah,
you feel me?
And we all got on black owned too. Like this stuff is important, y'all. Like this is crazy.
Y'all are wearing brand. Y'all are wearing a brand from young black people, 20-some years old, doing their thing. I'm wearing a brand from one of my friends in Houston, young black clothing brand. You feel me? These are people trying to do positive things. But the reality of the world is, and I do this all the time. I'm a little bit sick in the head. But y'all know I like to eat at nice restaurants and do stuff like that. But I'll go on a Nike Tech. I'll go into that steakhouse at Nike Tech.
I'm not gonna lie, I love to do that.
And guess what? Everybody like, I'm by myself.
Think you finna run out of the building?
I don't think you're an asshole. I love to do that.
And it's not being an asshole. It's because I know how this works. I know that when I come in my Nike Tech and I sit down at that table by myself, that some people are like, oh, what's wrong with him? Like, what is he about to do? You feel me? They create preconceived notions based off how I'm dressed, based off of my skin, the color of my skin, my hair. They create preconceived notions, whatever, and then my waiter walks up to my table and how you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they like, okay, this is a little weird. I've had waiters sit down with me. I'm like, okay, like, what's going on here? Like, I'm just confused, and I'm like, okay, I just work in the restaurant industry. I like trying nice restaurants. I just want you to just let me try some food. They're like, oh, okay. Like, I just never like. We're all just trying to figure out like who you are. Like, you just seem like this is different. I'm like, it is different. And guess what? And because I'm young and I'm black and I wear clothes that are creatively expressive, means nothing. You feel me? And when I walk out of here, the next person that walks in here with a Nike Tech or with a graphic T-shirt, you can look at them and be like, maybe they're not gonna do nothing bad. Exactly. You feel me? Exactly. And that's all that matters to me. You feel me? Is making that little inch change in society without judging people for being young, black, and creative.
And I love like little changes like that because it's just like I hate to hear like the older generation say we have it easy. Y'all don't gotta do nothing. Y'all just be quitting, jump to that and the third. But that's the point. It's evolution. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The point is to make life easier for the people that come before you. If you keeping it difficult, we're not progressing in society. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to wear clothes like this. Like I can only imagine when we have kids, how open and free and how much easier it'll be for them to live life and get rich and be successful. You know what I'm saying? Because we set that groundwork. Yeah. But I just feel like it's kind of crazy when people say that. And also, people be hating that young folks be quick to quit their job, but some of the stuff that be going on be crazy. Like you can't be mad that we pushing for change.
But I tell people all the time, our generation is the generation of dreamers.
Yes.
That's facts.
And I think it's all about educating people too. Like,
exactly.
I think that's why I enjoy doing it so much. It's like I'll let this be like the experience, but like I do want to educate you that you don't have to like stereotype people the way you are.
You feel me? And like when I say generation of dreamers, what I mean by that is that we have access to so much information, like an insane amount. When I'm not that old, but I know like previous generations, going to work and doing construction and coming home and feeding your family, and that was a win. That was the goal for the black community. That was like, you feel me? Go get a job, come home, feed your family, feed your kids, go work 60 hours. Like you the gold standard as a young black man. But now we got people like Kai that. Yeah. You feel me?
$1 million dude, young.
$1 million dude, young. Popular influence, somebody who has never sold out his character he's like more to me, somebody like Casanat, even if you love his content, you don't like his content, you think he's funny, you don't think he's funny, he's inspirational in a way he's never sold himself out for anything. You feel me? Like he stands on everything that we portray as young black people. We get to see people like that. You feel me? And he the same age as me, but it's somebody 20 years old who looks at him right now and they like, I want to be like that. So we no longer settle for complacency as a community. Yeah. And that right there, I'm excited for what we do in the future because before we settled for bare minimum. Now we see $1 million peoples. We have access to all that information. You feel me? Before we didn't have access. You feel me? Everything is controlled. But now we have the internet. I could see everything Jeff Bezos ever did in his life to get to where he was at. I get to see the stories of these successful peoples. I get to do my research, and that's something that our people never had access to. Like the information, man, I can't, like, we are the dreamers. Like, we have so much to offer to the world, and I'm just excited for the younger generation and our generation for what we're gonna do.
Cause we finna be up. Like you gotta like think about it in such like a smaller way. Like, bro, our parents barely had microwaves, bro. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I was talking to some of my coworkers. He told me he had to write his papers in schools on typewriters. Yeah. We got ChatGPT now. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just tell it what to write. Like that's crazy, bro. Like things are going up, but it's also like you gotta put yourself in the position to want to go up too. Yeah. Like you can't be given all these resources, not successful, but you ain't doing nothing to even try. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like I feel like we at the point to where we don't go for a lot of people don't go for a lot of stuff because we have the resources and tools to use it, but at the same time we say we don't go for a lot of stuff and then don't go, but then don't use those resources and then wonder why some people aren't, you know what I'm saying, going up. Like, you know, it's a teeter. You got to do both at the same time. We giving what we need right now, but what we gonna do with it?
Yeah. It's all about what you gonna use with those resources and how you gonna use them.
How you gonna use them? Because people use it for bad, people use it for good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Heavy on the bad.
You feel me? And they hacking Kia cars now.
Bro, me.
Like, you feel me?
Put a phone charger though.
It's good and bad things to everything. That's what I always say. Like I always tell people that it's a hood in every city. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like it don't matter if you're in California, you in Texas, wherever you think. It's bad and good everywhere in the world. You could be in Cancun and be in the hood. You feel me? So it's good and bad places and everything in the hood. But one thing I want to touch on with you, I know we all had our own conversations off the pod, and you was a big inspiration for this pod because of the type of conversation that we all have together. What does success look like for you in life? Because it's different for everybody else. Like for me, success looks like wife, kids, stable. I don't care to be filthy rich, but I care to just, you know, I want to be able to tap my card and not think about what's happening with it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's like the biggest thing. Like, I don't really care to be like stupid rich or like famous, none of that. Yeah. Like, I want to have a beautiful family. Like, yeah, I'm able to do whatever I want, whenever I want. But like, I don't know. I think just like a different level of like stability in a way. And, like, I just know I'm good at all times. Like, and like I don't know. And also like to add to that, I think like when I'm in like a good mindset of like I can just keep going and like flow the way I really want to flow. I think like that's my level of success. I think success is not like necessarily like the things you have around you. I think a lot of it has to do with like a mindset as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Where you at mentally, like I think that plays a big part in all of it.
I definitely agree. Like I always told myself, because when I was younger, like to me, being successful was being stupid rich. But then like, you know, as I got access to more information, I'm looking and I'm like, man, wealth is really in the mind, bro. Mm-hmm. Like wealth to you could be kids. Wealth to me could be just having somewhere to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, wealth is in the mind, and I feel like when people focus on getting super, super rich, that's when greed comes into play. Yeah. And when people get that rich, it's people getting just as broke. Yeah. It's people homeless. I mean, people with babies and strollers on the road begging for change. Like, it's always, you know what I'm saying?
We were just talking about, like, the struggles that come with the fame, the lights, the attention, the temptations. I don't even want that in my life, bro. Like,
that seems stressful. I'm honestly good. Like,
I want a peaceful life, bro. I just want a peaceful life.
I want to be cool. I want to have amazing kids. I want to have a wife. I want to have a family. I want to have a network of amazing people, and I want to influence the youth. That's probably my biggest goal. You feel me? If I leave this earth knowing that I done took some people younger than me, older than me, wherever they're at in their life, and I done been a piece of their journey, and I done been like a bridge in a road to be able to help them get over something that they wasn't potentially gonna get over without me. I'm cool. Yeah. I take 10 people from struggling to stable. I'm living life. Yeah. Like it makes me smile. Like
that's good talk.
What do you think, like, well, how do you know when you feel like you've reached that level of success and like the same mindset that you talking about?
You look at your body at work. Mm-hmm. That's how it is for me. So, I look at myself as I'm not rich. I'm not anything right now. I'm regular. You feel me? I didn't go to school. I have a job. I pay my bills, but I still look at myself as some sort of a success story. And with that, I look at the people that helped me, and every time I've talked to people who knew me when I wasn't doing so great in life, they always tell me, "Man, I'm so proud of you," and I'm like, you feel me? This has to feel good on you to be able to look at me as a track record and say, you know, I was able to put my hands on this young man and help him get somewhere that he wasn't going without me.
Right.
You feel me? So I feel like that would be my definition of success. When I'm able to open up my phone and be like, dang, look at little John.
Yeah.
John got his own business. Like this brand I ran, like even this is so important to me because one of my first friends I met down here, when I moved to Atlanta, I played PlayStation with him. And he introduced me to some of his friends because he's from Houston. Yeah. And we all played PlayStation together. We all had fun, made music over the game or whatever. Never met these dudes in person. And one day in the game, they was like, "Oh, we thinking about starting a clothing brand." And they FaceTimed me and they drawing everything up and all of that stuff like that. And they asked my opinion. I'm like, "Yeah, coach, do that." Like I'm motivating them, bro. These people in college, minimum $10K a month off this. You feel me? And 2 years ago, this was something that started out as a PlayStation party as an idea. Yeah. And I was able to tell them, keep going. I was in Houston one time, like right when they first started the brand, and I was like, I'm buying 5 sweaters. I'm going to keep one for myself, and I'm going to just give it to other people in Houston just so they can wear your brand and get some exposure. So being able to just do little things, every time they drop a piece, I buy it. Mm-hmm. Every time, and I never ask for no discount. I never ask for nothing. I cash up in the bread. I'm like, you know what this for, send me it, you feel me? So just doing little stuff like that and seeing people grow, like, I look at them, I'm like, dang, bro, that's lovely, you feel me? So that's how I'm gonna know when I'm successful. When I'm able to just look back and look at my track record and be like, you feel me, this person is better than me, this person is better than me, this person is better than me, this person is living, this person is achieving their dreams. That's all what I'm about. I want everybody around me, anybody who has something they want to do, I want to be able to be like, look here, let's go make that happen.
I think it's important that you motivate the people around you to
got
be
to.
better than you.
100%.
Got to.
100%.
Bro, like that shit means a lot.
I was having a conversation with one of my good friends who does a lot with like music and producing and all that stuff, and he was telling me about the team. He was like, oh, like, I gotta figure out how to pay people to help me and like, some of my friends want to do this and some of my friends I gotta figure out a way to make people like buy into what I'm doing. And I was like, yeah, bro, I'm like, let me tell you something. I'm like, I'm your friend. I believe in you. And if they're your friend and they don't believe in you, fuck them. Every time.
100%.
Every time. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who will go to the bar with you. They'll go to the club with you. They'll go party with you. And don't misconstrue my words. Don't be going asking people for handouts. Let me hold $20 tomorrow. That's not what I'm saying. You feel me? Because people are not entitled to hand you what they earn themselves. But if somebody can support you, if somebody can share a post, somebody can swipe up a comment and say keep going, but they telling you shot o'clock on Friday, they ain't your friends.
Yeah.
I agree. You feel me? They're there for the fun. They're not there for the work. You feel me? And I'm like, if those people don't believe in you enough to do it for free, fuck them.
Yeah, you gotta look at it because like once you actually make it, those gonna be the same people that's just leeching off you.
100%. I knew this person. I knew this.
That's all I was there for.
Any help that I'm ever gonna give out, I'm giving it out straight up the strength. Yeah. Always. You feel me? And even with Kennedy and this whole thing, it took one conversation. Mm-hmm. It took one conversation. We had this conversation about this and she was like, let's do it. Game. It wasn't like no convincing. It was like, you my dog, this is a great idea, I believe you, let's get it done. Mm-hmm. And this is something that I've thought about, I wanted to do for years. And I've never been able to do it. But all it took was one person to just believe in me and say, go, let's do it, let's go.
Yeah, that's real.
And even this, I made a post on my Instagram the other day, I'm like, even Kennedy's belief in me has inspired me to be even more aggressive in my belief in my friends. You feel me? And I'm like, you feel me? Anything you want to do, we there. We doing it, and I'm there 110. You feel me? You want to fly the moon? You want to fly to the moon?
Yeah.
How we build the spaceship? Let's look at it. How we get you in the SpaceX? You feel me? And if you don't have those people around you, cut them.
And I ain't gonna lie, like, because I agree with what you're saying about success, but that's a huge thing. Like, you gotta be able to do both ways. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants a village, but you gotta be a villager too. You can't want people to support you, But you won't even, if somebody posts something funny on Instagram and that's your homeboy, your homegirl, you don't even like and comment.
Like it.
But you mad they ain't show up to your birthday. Like, you gotta be a villager to have a village, bro. Yeah. You have to give just as much, if not more, than you ever will expect in return. 100%. Because you can't want people to support your brand and buy from you, but what have you ever did for them? Like, it's not tick for tat, but at the same time, like, a lot of this stuff to support be free. If I'm not asking you to invest, it's free. Reposting my stuff is free. Coming to pop up to my event is free. If I work at a restaurant and you off, come see me. Order something, tip me. Like, I mean, that's not free, but support how you can. Like, we all trying to get it at the end of the day.
Like, it's all about, like, the littlest stuff. Like, the little things matter the most.
They do.
Yeah. And we plug in, but we plug in respectfully. I think I owe a lot of my recent growth and my journey into, like, even feeling the way I feel about what I just said, into somebody that we all know, somebody that we all had conversation with, Josh, the owner of Your Third Spot.
100%.
Shout out Josh.
100%.
And it goes into a blog that I wrote inspired by kind of just like the conversation I've had with him. And like I said, blog is actually based off the line. It's really like you're a plant.
Yeah.
And the soil you keep around you determines if you're going to grow or if you're going to wither. You feel me? The people that you have, and like, show me your 5 friends, I'll show you your future.
Right.
That's real.
It's so real.
100% real. You feel me? And a lot of people just look at the people that they have around them, and it's for fun, funs and games. But you got to think about it. Who's gonna be there when you need things? Who pours into you the way you pour into them? Who's using you as a method to cope with their own problems? You feel me? And you just gotta have discernment when it comes to the people, the things that you allow around you. It was a point when I first came down here, and I'm not proud of it, but I was smoking weed. You feel me? And I stopped smoking weed now. Nothing against it, but I was doing it when I first came down here, and it's something that I knew I didn't want to do, but I was still doing it. And it sounds crazy. People used to come up to me like, "Yo, bro, you smoke?" No.
Yeah. Right.
People get so distraught when you tell them you don't smoke weed in Atlanta. Like, it's crazy.
Right. And I'll go home and I'll smoke.
Right.
But you want to know why I was no? Right. You feel me? Because believe it or not, if you ask me on the street if I smoke, you're not the friend I want around.
Right.
And you the friend whole time though, wait.
You feel me? You're not the friend I want around.
But then it changed too though.
You feel me? You, like, that's, if our connection is based off of doing things that I don't want to see, I don't want myself to do anymore, why are you my friend?
Yeah.
If I want to stop going to the club, why am I befriending to the person that's inviting me to the club every weekend? If I want to put the vape down, why am I next to the person who's always passing me the vape?
Yeah.
You feel me? If I want to do big things, I want to be a better version of myself. I'm going to surround myself with the people who want to be better versions of themselves and want me to be better versions of myself.
Right.
I'm going to surround the people that support me, and I support the people around me. And that's a big thing that I learned. Like, a lot of people don't really get this, especially people with big hearts like myself. Everybody can't go. Like, I have friends, and I love them to death, people I've grown up with. Everybody can't go. Like, people have to want it. You feel me? You can't want something for somebody more than they want for themselves.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think that's one of the biggest things that I had to realize in order for me to grow myself. Like, and like, prime example is like your family. Like,
biggest example, because it's hard.
Bro, that's so, like, it's so hard. And like, with me, like, I got that best relationship with my family, but I feel like, in a sense, like, I had to distance myself in order for me to grow. And I felt like, bro, when I moved out my mom's crib, I felt like I wasn't prepared to move at all. Like, I didn't save no money.
Me either.
I just, like,
what? Nothing.
I just upped and left. And like, bro, ever since then, like, my mindset changed. Like, I gotta figure it out. And it's like, ever since then, like, I feel like I've grown the most ever since, like, I don't know, I just, like, took the leap and just, like, believe in myself. But, like, for me, I also didn't want to fall a victim to, like, the stuff that I kind of grew up towards.
Exactly.
It's like, sometimes you just gotta let it go.
You gotta get yourself.
It's kind of like, bro, if y'all don't want to, like, come with me and y'all don't want to grow yourself, like, cool, like, I'm not holding that against you, but at the end of the day, it's like, bro, it's either me or, like, y'all gotta do it.
You can't destroy yourself trying to help other people.
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest things I learned, because I have a similar journey. You know, I moved down to Atlanta when I was 18.
Yeah.
Straight out of high school. And pretty much, at that time, I love my family. I have a great family, amazing family, by the way. But my family didn't believe in anything that I was, who I was or who I was becoming. I was getting into trouble. I felt like my entire family gave up on me. Like, I didn't talk to people. I still don't talk to people as much as I could or should. You know, I'm trying to get out of that now. But when I moved down here, a big thing for me was, you feel me? Oh, I saw a light when I got down here. I'm like, oh my God, there's a pool, there's gyms, there's air. This is not a concrete jungle. It's not.
But for real though,
it's real though.
It's no rats in the trash can down here. I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna lie, this is lit. I'm like, I ain't gotta look on my shoulder.
Yeah.
I can walk outside on slides.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is crazy. This is another world. Cause if you're from New York, you know New York is like crabs in a bucket. Like, it's sink or swim, do or die. Every single moment, always gotta be on 10, always gotta be on guard. It's no peace.
Yeah.
So when I first got down here, I'm like, oh, I made it. I'm like,
let's go.
Hey, everybody I knew, I was calling them, hey, get out of there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get out of there.
It's time. You feel me? Come on.
And that's that change making.
Like, what you need? You need a flight. Come on, let's get out of there. And everybody was like, bro, what you telling me? Who are you to tell me that I need to do anything, bro? You just as broke as me, bro. And I was. I'm like, okay, fair enough. And I started to realize that leaving people behind, sometimes you got to do it out of love.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like, if you let people hold you back, y'all all gonna be stuck together. Yeah. But I know that now, like, I've gained such a different perspective. I know that now, you know, letting go of the people who don't want to be, who don't want to be those horses that's being led to the water, letting go of those people, the people that's gonna hold me back, and growing myself. A lot of times, I'm a big loyalty person, so I felt like I was abandoning people. Mm-hmm. But I've grown to realize that the best thing I could do for them is be successful.
Yeah.
Because if I say, look, I'm going to let go of that dead weight, I'm going to let you do what you do, and I'm going to focus on myself and be successful, when I get to be successful, you're going to be able to see a success story. Because right now, I'm just trying to tell you the vision, and I have nothing to show for myself either. Right. Like, I'm broke too. You feel me? But I can see a vision. I can see clarity. I can see, you feel me, a future. But I don't have anything to show for myself. I don't have no car. I don't have my own apartment. You feel me? I'm struggling down here. I'm making $11.50 an hour when I move to Atlanta, working day, night, 6-7 days a week. You feel me? So when people see that, they're like, that's not the life I want. Why I'm listening to you? So you really got to get the life that you want first, and then reach down and help the people that, you feel me, didn't see it before. Because if you stay in there with them, it's just going to be a stuck trap. You really got to prioritize. Once you pour into yourself, you're going to be able to pour into other people, but you got to put yourself first.
That's true.
One of my biggest lessons, because I've always been somebody like, oh, I can't not pick up the phone because that's a person. You feel me? That's my friend. But now it's like, you feel me? I gotta focus on myself, and then I can focus on you.
And like you said, like, you do it out of love. It's like, there's no love lost.
None.
And I feel like that was like one of the hardest things for me to learn. Like, I wanted to go back so bad, but I had to focus on myself. Mm-hmm. And I now feel like I'm in a position where, like, I feel like I can go back and, like, give these little games to, like, my little brother or whatnot.
And now they see you as an example now. Mm-hmm. Before you was just somebody selling a dream. You know, you don't have, you feel me? You just like, oh, like, you feel me? This is something I think is good. But now they can see, dang, like, Dewan that graduated from Morehouse. My guy got a great job. He got his own crib. Ooh, like, you feel me? They can see that. You feel me?
I'm not gonna lie. Another hard thing about that is, like, when you, like you said, you see the vision, you see yourself, like, having this type of lifestyle, and you just go after that. You still have those people who just, like, constantly pulling you back in, like, nah, that ain't for you. Yeah. And it's like, I don't think, like, sometimes it's not like they doing it out of, like, they just don't love you or, like, they don't believe in you. Yeah. But, like, I think it's a way of, like, they're kind of, like, scared in a sense.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, sometimes you just gotta block it out and just, like, you gotta take a leap.
Small minds kill big dreams.
I feel like I took the biggest leap. Like, bro, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but, like, I'm finna go do it. I'm finna go figure it out.
And congrats for that, bro.
Nah, it's real, bro.
Congrats.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But it's also like, it is two sides on that coin though, because there are people that will put you down, but then there's also a lot of black people out there that ain't had no representation in their life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds good. I done seen it on TikTok, but I don't know anybody that can pay their bills. I don't know. My mama's struggling. I might not have a dad. You know what I'm saying? Friends done died. This, that, and the third. Like, people ain't never seen the other side.
Right.
So it really does take that one person to be the change maker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people just need to see it. That's just how it is. Some people are visual learners. You got to show them it's possible because they ain't never seen that, especially as a black person.
And that's why, that's what this is about. This is about being able to touch that kid in his home who don't know what he want to do. He's so what?
Go ahead.
In his home.
I just said, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You feel me? It's about being able to reach that kid. You feel me?
That's better.
Being able to reach that kid. You feel me? Who's laying down, don't know what he even do. 7th grade. My fault. Not 7th grade. 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. Getting out of high school, getting into college or whatever. They don't know what they want to do with their lives, and they confused. Like you said, their mom can't pay their bills. Their lights cutting off. They water cutting off, they can't buy the things they want to cut, and they see so many other people doing so many other things, and they don't know how to do it. So my just one goal is I want everybody to just be able to touch kids, bro. Like, pause, but be able to like.
I'm sorry, bro.
You really gotta get your mind out of there. That's crazy.
It's the Diddy case you throw me off. I'm sorry, bro.
But you, nah, for real. But you gotta like be able to reach down and like, bro, like this is possible.
Like, I got you, bro. Like,
this is possible for you. You feel me? Like, and a lot of people don't see that. And the thing is, you'll feel much better changing 100 lives than you will ever feel changing your own. And that's just how
100%.
That's how I feel. 100%. And I was just having a conversation. It's really selfish.
Yeah.
Bro, my drive to help other people is one of the most selfish things in the world.
Yeah. Because
guess what? I'm doing it for them, and I'm doing it for me too.
Yeah.
Every time I help somebody, I feel better about the person I am.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So this is a selfish aspect to it, and you just have to come to peace with that. I'm doing this for the world. I'm also doing this for myself because I want to leave a legacy that says he's done something that lasts. You feel me? Because I can make $100 million, and when I go, when I pass, it's gonna happen to me eventually. What does that $100 million do?
Right.
What it goes to my kids and then their grandkids. And then by my 3rd generation is gone. But if there's 100 families out the world whose lives have changed because of me, you feel me? That's a legacy I could always gonna outlive my bloodline and who I am and who my kids will be and who my grandkids will be. And I want everybody in my bloodline to have that same mindset. It's not about what we do, it's about what we help other people do.
I agree.
100%.
I feel like definitely with the lesson we learned today, like, for one, shouts out to Dewan for coming, bro. Like, it was a lot of difficulties we had coming into getting this episode done, but we did it. So, thank you. I appreciate you being here, bro. But I feel like one of the biggest takeaways today is fucking do it, bro. Just do that shit, and if you can't do it, find a village that's gonna do it for you, but make sure you got them in return, bro. That's all it takes, man. Just put your best foot forward 100%.
Keep the people that surround you solid.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, one bad apple spoils the bunch.
Wait.
100%. Like, you gotta really look at the people that you keep in your life. That's I'm telling you, like I said, I'm not rich, I'm not successful, but I do well for myself. I will give myself credit. From where I came from to where I am now, and to the support that I have, a lot of things I do on my own, I get on my own. I do pretty decent for myself. You do pretty decent for y'all. You do pretty decent for yourself as well. And I can attest all of my success to the community that I keep around me. Like, it's really important. Weed out the bad and water the good.
100%. Dewan, what you got to tell them walking away from this?
Man, for one, like, you got a dream. For one, just go do it. Like you said, like, keep those people around you and weed out the bad people that shouldn't. Like you said, like, niggas they don't believe in you. Fuck them. Keep going with it, like, and that shit is just important. Like, always believe in yourself, but like you said, like, don't be selfish. Like, once you get to that point, like, be willing to, like, give game back to the people who don't have it. Be willing to give game back to the people who don't have those resources. Be that resource for those people that really need it. And I feel like for me, like, that's something that, like, I never really had was those resources. And, like, being able to give that back is like, it's such a beautiful thing. That shit makes me so happy.
Shit means
like,
the world.
Just doing that, like, I feel like I made it. I feel like I won
already.
already.
Feel like
it's real. Wealth is in the mind, I'm telling you, bro.
You really get an elation off of doing it, and you just gotta keep going at everything you're doing. Like, the people you keep around you really matter. Like, we're gonna keep it raw, real, and uncut. You feel me? We're gonna keep everything 100% honest on here. And I'm finna give y'all a little bit of an inspirational story right now. We had some trouble this last week. Feel me?
Trouble is not.
We ran into a bump.
That shit was a hill. That wasn't no bump, bro.
So, Kennedy's car got broken into, and we lost all of our footage from where we started.
This is episode 1. We started over basically.
So now we starting back from zero. But I tell y'all that to tell y'all, when it happened, I'm on my way to the gym. And I'm working out, and my job, I've always been somebody who has amazing ideas, and I started, and once the challenge comes up, I'm like, oh, it's not gonna work, and I quit. And when Kennedy told me that it happened, I felt this. I felt the shift into who the person I was. Now I'm becoming a different person. But when he told me, I wasn't mad.
Which I was surprised about that, because he been told me, bro. Send me the footage. And that night I was gonna do it. That's the craziest part.
And I told him I was telling you to do it, and it just didn't get done. And when it happened, every 2 hours, bro, I'm so sorry, bro.
Bro, I was sick. I'm sick right now, bro.
And I know that you probably felt like I was sliding down the wall, like, oh, fuck Kennedy.
Shit, I was.
And
I was like, well,
you just gotta keep going.
And I was like, bro, I'm like, I got so much belief.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, just doing things in community, it was no way we was gonna be able to be like, oh, this is over.
Yeah,
it was too far.
Y'all wanna know what's the craziest part about that? I was at work.
Yeah.
I forget who I was talking to, but I was like, they were like, yo, Kennedy's car got broken into.
How does everyone know that? That's crazy. What the fuck?
Kennedy's car got broken into and she her camera got stolen.
Yeah.
Immediately I texted the group chat. I said we still go for Tuesday.
Yeah.
Cause I knew like some way like we gonna figure this out, but we gonna get this done. We gonna get this done. I don't care how we do it. We gonna get this done.
And the thing is, it's like what you gotta understand is me getting this done is not a belief. And this is really not a belief in me. It shows how much of a people person I am for the people around me. I'm not gonna let this person give up on themselves ever. You feel me?
I appreciate
so,
that, bro.
You mad about that? Well, we gonna get it out the bud.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was not even, bro. He knows I was out of it the whole week. I was like low key, like, man, like, you sure you don't want to move it? This, that, and the third. This thing was like, get the fuck here. Like, he called me. I'm 5 minutes late. Where the fuck you at? Like. And I appreciate that because I really seen the shift in my mind because I feel like a reason a lot of business haven't worked out for me because I be quick to give up, bro. But you ain't let me give up.
And the thing is, this is also like, bro, have people around you who care about you because it's so easy for you to fail when you by yourself. If this was if this was just me, I promise you that would happen. I probably, bro, fuck this shit. But I can't give up on my people though.
Yeah. I feel like
that's just how it is.
Knowing that, like, obviously, like, I fuck with both of y'all heavy, like, but I know the type of people that y'all are, and I'm like, and I didn't even have to say it, like, I knew at some point, like, we're gonna figure it out. So that's why I still hit y'all up, like, even though, like, I already know that, like,
what happened?
I already knew what happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, we still doing it though?
That's real.
You probably even know that I knew, but I'm like, bro, we still gonna do it. I knew we was gonna figure it out.
That's real.
And the thing is, that's what it's about though. Like you gotta find like that faith.
Yeah.
Like you gotta have a real belief. And that's something that, like I said, I've never had a real belief in even getting close to God and all that stuff like that. I've begun to get a real belief in certain things. I began to get a real belief in people, and I see it. I got a vision. Like with this, I got a vision.
Right.
Like this is where it starts. I see it going somewhere else. And if it goes there, it goes there. If it goes beyond that, it goes beyond that. But
it's gonna be on that.
Beyond that,
it's gonna be on that, bro. It's gonna be on that.
There's no way that because this right here is my purpose.
Right.
I mentally could not even fathom how this could not work out.
You feel me?
I'm not even gonna hold you.
And like when I think about it, it's like I give this up. I give up not the money that this makes. I don't give up the notoriety that it makes. I give up the impact. Yeah. And that right there, I can't allow myself to do because I know this is all that matters to me is impacting other people. You feel me? And making sure other people leaving a legacy on other people. And this is what this is. You think I'm gonna give this up because somebody stole my camera?
Right.
You better steal 10 more. Like, you feel me?
Steal the next.
You better take everything.
This whole place gotta go for
you. Feel me? Blow the whole building up. You
and guess what? We next door.
We doing it in the park next week. We got like, we gonna get it done. Even today, we came in and we didn't have the space clear. You feel me? And I was like, we're gonna do this in the upstairs in the crib. We're gonna do it. It's gonna get done.
Shit, we would have been in the whip with it.
It's camera set up.
We would have been in the whip with it, bro.
And when you get that, and you get people around you who don't let you fall, it becomes a whole different type of thing. Feel me?
Whole different game.
That's really what it's about. Having people who believe in what you do is super important, and having somebody that believes in what I do, and vice versa. I believe in the vision that we're building together. It motivates me to inspire other people and kind of keep pouring into other people. So like I'm so dead serious. Like anybody watching this, I don't care who you are, if I know you, I don't know you. If you have something that you want to do, and in any way that I can help, let me know, man.
DM us something.
Let
bro.
me know, man.
Let us know, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
But
you think I won't give up 2 hours on a PlayStation to help somebody with their clothing, man? Fuck yeah. You feel me?
Right. What you need, I'm there.
There every time.
I'm over there.
And I'm there for free. I'm there for whatever. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you feel me? I want people to win. And as long as we keep that mindset, I don't think it's nowhere that we can go.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad you said it because I know like we both rocking retrovert right now, but like
shout out to bro, he looked out for him.
Shout out to Chris, but like that's my dog. Like I went to high school with him, and like obviously like he brought me there, gave me a good deal, and like he's still promoting his brand, and I'm like, bro, like you really like want me to bring you people, and he was like, yeah, like whatever you bring, I'll just break you off. I'm like, bro, don't worry about the money. I'm gonna bring you as many people as I need and as you need. But like whatever you need, we're gonna get this shit going.
That's what it's about,
the biggest thing.
That's exactly what it's about. But with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this Friends and Family episode. This is something that really means a lot to us. It's something that's not only, of course, beyond the money, but these are genuine connections that we have. So every person we bring on, especially this person, this is gonna be a familiar face, so get used to it. But every person we bring on has directly made an impact in our life, and we want to make sure we share that with y'all 100% raw, uncut.
Share that connection that we built. You feel me? I get a little bit of insight on our life and what we do too. So definitely fire to have Dewan on, cause
shout out to Dewan. Claps up to Dewan, y'all. Damn. I guess that's all, y'all. I'm Kennedy.
This is Ace, y'all. Thank y'all. Today we just went beyond that bag. You feel me?
We'll see y'all next time, man. Peace out.